As it can be seen here, this cell responds to the increase with more electrical activity. There is more potential for action than what could be seen here before the increase in glucose concentration.
This signal comes from a single cell. But in the brain, the neurons are all connected to each other. That makes the scientists suspect that glucose has the ability to modify the activity of entire brain areas that control emotions and pleasure. Is this how sugar ensures its grip on our will? This is, for the moment, only a hypothesis. But today, sugar addiction is the subject of intense research in laboratories. And what appears more and more clear is that the power of sugar is similar to that of a drug. Serge Ahmet is one of the first to provide proof with a very simple experiment. Step 1, he raised rats, giving them cocaine and sugar. Then, after weeks of this diet, he presented the animals with a choice.
We have the situation in which the animal has the choice between a lever that is connected to a syringe that contains a drug solution, and the drug in question is a hard drug like cocaine and heroin, and on the left, a lever allows him to control a syringe that contains a sweet drink. And there we see the animal chooses to take the sweet drink.
The rats selected the sugar water 4 times more often than the drugs. It can't be called a glucose overdose, but the irrepressible desire is plain to see.
So this experiment simply shows that sugar has more addictive potential than we had imagined, and it is perhaps even stronger than the pull of hard drugs, such as cocaine and heroin. Today, we live in a food environment that's a little crazy. We find sugar in a lot of foods, as we would expect, in sugary drinks. But we also find sugar in foods that are not meant to be sweet, such as ham or soup. We could cite other examples, but it's adding sugar to these foods that contributes to the fact that we make people addicted to it without them knowing it.